Nobody wants to hear this. But being broke is making you a worse partner. Not because you're a bad person, not because you don't love them enough, but because your brain literally cannot function the same way when money is a constant source of stress. Here's what the research actually shows. When people are under financial pressure, cognitive bandwidth shrinks. That's the scientific term for mental capacity. The ability to think clearly, be patient, listen well, make good decisions. And financial stress doesn't just use a little of that bandwidth. It consumes most of it. Think about the last time money was tight. Were you more patient or less patient with your partner? Were you more present or more distracted? Were you more generous or more defensive? The answer is obvious, and it's not your fault. But pretending it isn't happening is costing your relationship. There's a study from Princeton that showed people under financial stress lose the equivalent of 13 IQ points. 13 points! That's the same cognitive drop as losing a full night of sleep. You wouldn't try to have a deep, meaningful conversation with your partner after being awake for 36 hours. But that's exactly what you're doing every time you show up financially stressed and emotionally depleted. And here's where it gets worse. Financial stress doesn't just make you less present, it makes you more reactive. When your brain is in survival mode, small things feel enormous. Your partner leaves dishes in the sink. Normal day, you let it go. Broke day, it becomes a fight about respect, about effort, about whether they even care. The dishes were never the problem. The money was. This is called displacement. You can't fight the real problem, the bills, the debt, the anxiety. So you fight the person closest to you instead. And they have no idea why you're actually angry. There's another layer most people don't talk about. Financial stress kills intimacy. Not just physical intimacy, emotional intimacy. When you're broke, vulnerability feels dangerous. Admitting fear feels weak. Asking for help feels like failure. So you shut down. You become distant. You stop sharing what's really going on inside. And your partner feels it. They don't know what changed. They just know you're not fully there anymore. So what do you do with this? First, name it out loud. Not to make excuses, but to give your partner context. I'm stressed about money right now, and I know it's affecting how I show up. I'm working on it. That one sentence does more for a relationship than a month of pretending everything is fine. Second, separate the stress from the relationship. When you feel reactive, pause and ask, is this actually about them? Or is this about money? Most of the time, it's the money. And if you can catch it before it becomes a fight, you protect something that matters more than whatever triggered you. Third, and this is the uncomfortable one, fix the money. Not for them, for you. Because the version of you that isn't constantly stressed about money, that's a better partner. More patient, more present, more generous, more emotionally available. Financial stability isn't just about paying bills. It's about having the mental space to actually love someone well. You can't pour from an empty account, and you can't love someone fully when survival is taking everything you have. The best thing you can do for your relationship is get your finances together. Not someday, now.